Welcome to the January 2026 reset. Did I stick to my December 2025 plan for my handbags, my medicine bag, my fragrance, my home fragrance? How about Miss Loosey Goosey? Stay at the end of the video. I'm dying to know what you think. Is it a scarf? Is it a hat? Is it upside down? I don't know. You got to stay till the end to watch. Let's get started. So for my December bag choices, I chose my new Coach Bleecker 21 in the suede and my Bagoo, I think it's the medium shoulder tote, or maybe it might just be the shoulder tote. I definitely got a lot of use out of this, the new Bleecker 21. I love it. The only gripe I have is the the suede leather here is really thin, you guys, and I can definitely see this bag losing its structure pretty quickly. I have moved out of it, and what I did was I put the cardboard back in it, the circle piece of cardboard, whatever you want to call it, just to help it keep its structure. I absolutely love this bag. It is so cute, but I do wish it was a bit thicker because there's no way you could use this bag on a frequent basis and it keep its, structure and shape. But it is a lovely bag, and I'm still definitely tempted to get more of them, but I will know that, it will not be able to keep its structure. And then this is just, an oldie but a goodie. It's kind of my large bag for the month of December, and she's nylon and she's easy to throw around. And yeah, she's definitely a good one. The two bags that I'm going to focus on for January actually is still this one for my tote. So anytime I need a big bag, or if I just want to like throw a whole bunch of crap in, this is what I'm going to use. I think the colors are appropriate still for January. I love the gingham, the black and white gingham. It can be, very Christmassy, and it also can kind of be spring. So yeah, I'm going to be using her in January. And then the smaller bag that I'm going to focus on is my new Coachtopia Alter Ego small tote. I did do a dedicated review to this bag along with the size large. This is the one that I ended up keeping, even though, if you can see here on the handle, I don't know if you can see it, but I haven't even used this bag yet, and I just think from it rubbing in the box, you can see where the color's already wearing off there a bit, right there. But anyhow, I'm keeping her. I'm going to use her, and I will focus in January on using this cute little bag. Now, as far as my med bag goes, I am not changing out from this month. This is what I used for December, and this is what I will use for January. And I will just open her up just in case you're curious. This is my medications and supplements, a lot more supplements and medications. I do have a medical disorder that prevents my stomach from absorbing things well. So I do have to supplement a lot with different nutrients. So, as someone who takes almost pretty much every single one of those every single day, having something fun to look at to open every day to take my medicine is important to me. So that's why I tend to switch out my med bag, not probably every month, but every couple of months. So for my Crohn's kit, last month in December, I started out with this, but had some concerns with it fitting in my Bleecker 21 comfortably. But I went ahead and tried it anyways. And yes, I could have made it work, but ultimately there was just no need to. So I switched out of this. Just going to sit that back there. And I switched into one of these little Coach wristlets. We'll open it up so you can see all my goodies in there. So that's everything I need in case I'm feeling really nauseous. And, you know, sometimes I cut these off, sometimes I don't. I know it makes Dee Dee Bean very uncomfortable cutting these things off, but they're such a pain. I mean, because I'm just never gonna carry this like this, and I get it. Some people do, so for them it's good, but I just wish it was optional. This one you can see where it's peeling. I should just go ahead and cut this off, but I just haven't done it yet. So I switched into this about a week ago. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this as my January Crohn's kit. And yeah, because it's perfect. It's nice and compact. It doesn't take up a lot of room. It's thin. It can slide into most anything. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this for the month of January. Moving on to perfume, fragrance, that sort of thing. Let's go ahead and look at my January Scentbird selections, quote unquote selections. I say that because one of these I chose, the other I did not. This is the one that I chose. And this is, let's see here, Emily in Paris. And it has green apple, grapefruit, blooming magnolia, pink peony, and blonde woods. And this is by Michael Germain or Germain. And yeah, let's take a look. So it says that romance, exquisite romance, Emily. So is Emily in Paris a movie? I think it is. Crisp apple opens to a softly feminine pink peony, and blooming magnolia, velvety blonde French woods with a hint of seductive musk beckons with soft abandon. All right, so let me give this a little test here. It smells lovely. A very typical feminine fruity. Oh, I can actually smell the grapefruit. I was a little worried it would be too sweet, but the grapefruit definitely, you know, helps cut that sweetness a little bit and give it a bit of citrus. So yeah, I like it. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to last just because, you know, it is a fruity scent. But it smells good. We shall see. Now, the other one is very basic. It's the Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream. So it has blackberry, jasmine flower, and white woods. It's described as from the first hints of blackberry, fresh grapefruit, and succulent pear, Daisy Dream draws you in with jasmine flower, lychee, and blue wisteria. The fragrance lingers on the skin, drying down to a dreamy finish of white woods, musk, and an elusive hint of coconut water. So I believe I have the full size of this. This was just given because I didn't choose anything, and it kind of goes with my scent profile and the things that I typically choose. But yeah, I mean, I love this scent. It's a beautiful scent. My recollection tells me that it's something that doesn't last very long on me, but it is a very feminine scent that, you know, has a bit of musk in it and a bit of floral and just a touch of fruit. And I guess that fruit is probably the blackberry, succulent pear. It says grapefruit. I don't really smell grapefruit in this. I think I'm smelling more of the blueberry, but yeah, it's a lovely scent. I don't have any, complaints, and it'll be nice to have a travel size, to take with me, but I'm not super like overly excited, if that makes sense. All right, next up is the old fragrance that I used for December 2025. And I don't know, I think I did a pretty good job. I'm shocked that I'm down to the very bottom of this Fruity Almond by Dossier. It is a dupe for Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. It's pretty good. I'm surprised that I liked it so much. I'm typically not a gourmand person. This is not overly gourmand or anything like that, but I am surprised that I enjoyed it so much. So yeah, I have just a tiny bit to go. Very happy with that. Next up was the Joe Malone English Pear and Freesia cologne. As you can see, I barely use this, you guys. I'm going to pass this one on. It's just too strong for me. I was sort of forcing myself to use it, and I'm just going to pass this along to someone else who will enjoy it. Then I have my Christian Dior Gris Dior. And again, this is one I'm shocked that I enjoyed it as much as I did. It doesn't look like I use that much, but this is not a spray. It's just like an open top. So it's not like I could spray it on myself. I just had to dab it. And I don't know, I'm actually kind of considering buying this, in a larger size. But yeah, this was actually pretty nice. I much more enjoy this fragrance once it settled down a bit. When I first spray it, not a fan, but after it settled down, I really liked it. That's just the thing for that. I am almost done with this. This is Beautiful Day by Bath and Body Works. It's retired. I love this to just give myself a little boost in the middle of the day. I'm hoping to finish this up, but it is starting to get difficult to come out. But I'm gonna finish this bad boy up. And then last but not least, I always have a hard time with the name of this. It's by Lancome. I used it a couple times, but it's just not my jam. But it is a pretty bottle, so I hold on to it. I probably used, I don't know, 15 sprays in the month of December. So yeah, I am happy and pleased with myself as far as sticking to using what I wanted to. For January 2026, I want to work on these 5 fragrances. So I definitely want to finish up the rest of this Fruity Almond, and then the little bit here that's left of the Beautiful Day, and then focus on these 3. So I've got another Jo Malone. This is Peony and Blush Suede. This is another pretty heavy fragrance. So I definitely plan on mixing it with some of these lighter fragrances. Then I have Fleur Mrs. Smith body spray, and this is like a green apple. And then I have this here. Juliet has a pear ink, and I am obsessed with this scent, you guys. I love juicy, fruity scents, and I also love ambroxan. So for me, this is just such a wonderful scent, and I have to stop myself from using it too often. But I have not used it in all of the fall, so I'm ready to start using it again. And I have a feeling, oddly enough, it will pair well with the Peony and Blush, or Peony and Blush. Like I said, it is a heavy fragrance, but a little bit of pear, I think, juicy pear will help bring that heaviness down. So this is what I am working on for January 2026. Okay, so as far as home fragrance goes, these are the 6 that I had in my December video to use up, and I made it through Midnight in Carousel. Would not get again. Not sure that it's even available, but as much as I love the smell in the shell, it has no throw whatsoever. So I would not get this again. Lemon lavender, one of my favorites. Would definitely purchase again. Next up is The Nightmare Before Christmas. And this is a nice, like, typical fall type scent. And I got through that. I like it. It's a lighter fall scent. So I would definitely use that and buy that again. Um, I had a Daydream Oasis. I actually don't know if this was in my use up video or not. I don't think it was, but I had like a couple of cubes left, so I went ahead and used it up. Go Go Mango, I still have 2 pieces left here, and I love the scent. You know, it's a nice, bright, fruity, juicy scent. I just realized I don't have World Traveler for some reason out here, but I did finish using up World Traveler. It's kind of like a more masculine leaning scent, and I like to use that in our bedroom. And yeah, it's a nice scent. I would totally get it again. I did not make a single dent in Plum and White Woods, so and that's okay. And I think I'm gonna save this for February. Okay, so let's talk about what I will be warming and burning for this month, January 2026. So first, I will start with this candle. This was a gift from my son's girlfriend. I drink Diet Dr. Pepper all the time. It's my drink of choice. And so she got me a candle that smelled like Dr. Pepper. So that was sweet of her. I will definitely use that in my office. Um, Next up, came across this. There's 2 pieces of this left, or 2 squares. This is Peachy and Palm Trees. And yeah, gonna use that up. I found another bar of World Traveler, and my husband really likes this scent, so I'm gonna use that. Then, whoops. Then I've got By the Sea, which is one of my favorite scents. It's kind of discolored because it's a bit older, but yeah, I love this as a fresh scent. And then I, like you just saw, had a few cubes of Go Go Mango left, so I will use that up. And then I actually pulled 2 minty type scents. I have Just Breathe and Mad About Mint. I'm pulling these because I know at some point, come January, I'm going to be all sinusy and allergy, and this just really helps, like, with my breathing and, clearing sinuses and stuff like that. It really does help. And I mean, it's nothing, special. Any kind of eucalyptus and mint will do that for me. So it's not like there's anything special about this from Scentsy, but it does help. And so I went ahead and proactively pulled this out. I'm sure I will use another bar or 2, especially for like our open concept area, but I just haven't picked them yet. And these are the ones that I specifically wanted to focus on. All right, so here's Miss Goose. This is her, I guess, winter transition outfit post Christmas. And if you look at the end of her nose, you guys, oh, she took a bit of a literal nosedive. Um, I don't know if I can find some paint that would match, but yeah. So this is her post Christmas outfit, and this should get her through the full month of January. Look at her little whatever that's called. All right, you guys, that is it for January 2026. What did you think about Lucy Goosey's outfit? What do you think about, mostly, like, about her little hat wrap thing? Is it upside down? I don't know. In the photos of where I bought it from, the way I have it is the way it shows. But I'm also wondering, Could it be the other way? I don't know. Please comment below and let me know what your thoughts are on that. All right, you guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.